we were on another door looking at, if you kind of notice, all three doors are at the same location. We're in St. Louis. So, not too bad. This is the style they wanted on their trim. The inside, the only really problem that I see is, once again, not putting the tile back at the bottom. The tile's not going all the way back, which it needs to be so this door can go all the way back. And here's how you know. This right here is a 1/4 inch of caulk. So this door is flexed once again, and this is all caulk right here. You see right here, let me get something where I can actually point to it. From here to here is nothing but caulk. Okay, so that door is bowed in the middle, it's pushed out at the bottom. Okay, another thing, your trim. There's no way, if he ever has a problem with this door, of not affecting this. Okay, so what should have happened is he ran this trim exactly flush. Okay, so when you go to caulk, especially if you use a big box door type caulking like that, it retracts in. So you just have this retracted beeline all the way down and through here. Can you see it, Doug? It retracts all the way down through there. Okay, so doing that, it actually sits a little bit below, and as you run your finger across it, it actually sits a little bit below the jamb itself. So there's a line, homeowners, DIYers, there's a line on the inside of these doors that shows it's a bevel line, and that bevel line is there for you to add your trim to. Okay, even on the inside of here. You can't see it here, but there's a small line on the inside. If I ever get one, I'll show it to you. But that's where you put your trim, and the same thing at the top. And I also run it on the outside. If you want to come out here to the outside, and I'll point this out to you. Another little thing right here, a little nail sticking out that almost caught me. Okay, so we down here at the bottom real quick before I get to the up part nonsense. Same thing, you see the flex. I'm really be willing to bet that there's no silicone underneath these doors, which I'll know that once I pull the doors out. But seeing all the other issues, I'd be willing to bet there's not silicone on the bottom. So if there is ever any water that comes up, then that will seep right into the house. There's no barrier there to keep that water out. We will be adding a tube of silicone per door. We'll also be adding spray foam installation all the way around. Did he install any spray foam installation? No. I wasn't expecting that response. So we'll also be adding spray foam installation to all these doors, okay? All 4 of your doors. All right, same thing as before. 4 9/16 jam on Hardie, that's the trim sitting on the outside. You should not be able to do that, okay? I could rip this right off if I wanted to. Yeah, I already addressed that, yes ma'am. Okay, so we're gonna do that jam extension on the outside of here. Because this is a 4 9/16 jam, anytime you have Hardie that's like external like this, you have to run that jam extension in there. If you don't, it looks like this, okay? Or it looks like the inside of your other part, inside of the door, okay? Now, I hear a lot about drip pans and that kind of, or drip ledges and all that, okay? This door on the other side, we're just gonna make a video about that. It does not have a rain guard across the top, a drip edge across the top. Why? Because it has an overhang. Technically, it does not require one, okay? It does not have one. Now, that is not right, okay? So, makes my head hurt. So, this right here is just cedar, okay? There's no drip edge here. So water can drop down in between here and penetrate and go. Now, based on how big he did this pan, okay? Going off everything else I've seen, it's not gonna work. So water's gonna come down here, it's gonna hit the top side of that pan, it's gonna go right into the side of the house. Okay, that's ultimately what's gonna happen, all right? So because there's nothing there, okay, I highly doubt that he ran this pan up underneath this Hardie on the inside. If he did, man, I'll be the first one to apologize to you. But probably not. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this out. That's already really sharp and already cut me once. We're going to run it up underneath the Hardie siding, okay? And then we're going to rip down a piece of Hardie and run it all the way across here because it's for the proper trim line. and then we're going to replace the Hardy-Is here. And remember that line that I was talking about, I want to show this to you. Doug, come on over here. I knew there was a spot I was going to be able to show people. See that line right there? That little beveled line all the way across? That is your trim line. That is the proper location. That is the proper location to put trim. Whether it's your outside trim, your inside trim, it has, like I said, it has the same line on the inside. Bigger box stores typically don't have it on the inside, but there are some that have indicators on where the trim goes. But on the outside, they all do. They have that B line. That B line is to tell you where your trim goes. The added bonus to that is if you put that trim line, okay, you put that trim line on that line, and you put that one on this line over here, when you go to measure it, it puts it right at 32 inches. Right now, that's 31 3/4, okay? So if they ever want a storm door here, they'll have to have a build out. Let me close this, this is a bad echo, okay? So if they put, like I said, if they go to that line, that bead line on both sides, and you go to that bead line on the top, okay, that's going to allow you your opening for a storm door. That's what that's for. It puts it at 32, this is 31 3/4. Like I said, I knew he wasn't all the way in. And then at the top, that bead line, from the top of the threshold, that bead line puts it right at 80.5 inches, which is perfect for a storm door, okay? That's a whole other thing of going the deeper 1-inch depth storm door, but that's another video. Other than that, like I said, this house is, I have 3 or 4 doors here at this house to be looking at. So if you have any questions, any concerns about your home or any projects that you're looking at, or any kind of need help or any kind of guidance, please reach out to us and we'll be glad to come out and help you and make sure your house is safe. With that, y'all have a great day.